Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. You folks have absolutely been loving this series, and I have been loving to make it. It is an absolute blast, so thank you so much for letting me do this with you. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. It goes a long way to helping me grow the channel and make even more content like this. Now let's hop right in. So you folks know I've got a running list of things that I am trying to do, but you don't know what it is. So my thought is I'm going to put it on the screen right here so you can see it. Hopefully I figured out how to do that. If I haven't and it's not there, it's going to be in the description. So we're going to start doing that so you can kind of follow along with all of the main tasks I have, and you can leave comments with tips, hints, and suggestions, of course, and additions. So we've started an actual list written down now, so hopefully I can share it with you folks as time goes on. Now, item number one, we've been trying to get petroleum by digging down all of this way, but I'm realizing I'm going to need steel to make that happen. So that's going to be a task that I'm going to start doing very, very soon. Today is figuring out steel. There's quite a few steps to that process, but we're just going to check. You remember this here? You know, it kind of showed all of the fossils for us. So there are two down here, and just judging from this one, we're checking the temperature to see how hot it is, to see if this is a petroleum biome, and I'm going to go on a limb and say we're digging in the right direction since that is so hot. Now, there's this one too, and given that it is just warm, it's not in the 200 degrees range, it's probably not. So the other thing is this one has zombie spores, which is a little scary, and I don't think this one had anything. So yeah, I'm going to say that this is the petroleum biome. Just a guess on my part. Other thing I'm thinking is digging down here. I don't really want to rip this apart. I'm thinking I might want to make it easier for the dupes to do, you know, getting down here. It's already a pain in the ass that they need to go here, and unfortunately I can't rip into this. So I'm thinking I might rip into here and just say, screw it, take the L, deal with some slime. Likely won't have much issue with slime lung. If we do have a problem with slime lung, we will just simply use our medical, our sick bay. Although I'm realizing it's out of a hospital, so maybe we just need to, before we do that, build a quick hospital. So hospital would be medical equipment, toilet. Oh, Jesus. They really want a mess table. Why so many items? Okay. You know what? I can do that. And you know what? We'll do it here, and twofold. We're going to have the hydrogen be collected up here, because this is starting to not be the main hydrogen thing. Okay. Yeah, cool. So we're making a hospital now. This was not the plan for today's episode, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So we will throw a hospital up here. It's not a bad idea to finally have one. They've been good so far about not getting diseases, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to get diseases. I've seen people say that slime lung isn't really worth the effort of avoiding. And you know what? Fair enough. The other thing, I'm wondering, this is just so close to side by side. Oh, right. That would be why we can't do that. Oh, well, I guess we, no, we couldn't. Okay. I was just thinking, well, why not just go all the way down? And it's because of radiation and also this. So this is probably the smartest move for now. Okay. So they're going to kind of start doing that. I'm going to, you know, how tall does that need to be? Maybe we'll just make it 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. And is that in line with that? No, it's not. Okay, fine. We will just simply do like a normal room like that. We've also talked a lot about the idea of granite being used here. So we're going to do, not granite, sorry, thermal walls, additional thermal walls being placed in here. So we're going to just set that up a little bit. Not doing a whole lot of work on that right now. It is just on my mind that we should be locking this up a little better because this is quite a hot situation here, except for that vacuum. Very hot situation on this side. So, oh, you're still going? Is there a shut off for that? No, there is not. Huh. There's actually not a shut off at all for this whole system. Is there even natural gas in? Oh, well, I guess it's still pumping stuff out, so never mind. It can stay, although the gas pressure is quite low. Holy shit, that is an absolute jumbled mess. Okay, wait. Let's just turn it on gas. Okay. There's a little bit of natural gas. There's some polluted oxygen. How are these doing? Fine. And the temperature of this? 40 degrees. Okay. Also, temperature of this, I learned something new. Food poisoning dies, okay? It dies at cold temperatures. But I'm talking like minus that, like once you're at 0 degrees. So, you know, it's probably dying in this. Yeah, it is. Not dying very quickly. So we can kill it in the snow biome, or we can make a chlorine room, which is, you know, is basically this room here, and set it up in there. So that is another thought that I had here, was perhaps hooking up, you know, this in here. For now, I think it would be a temporary room. And I wouldn't even make them go that way. I'd probably just make them run something like that. So anyways, this is another idea I had for them. So we could kill off the germs and have a little bit of clean water. But anyway, back to this. This is number 1. Build this little hospital. Does it need... We'll fast forward through the evening. Does this room require any... Does it require any size? Where is the... There it is. Okay. Medical equipment, toilet, mess hall. Okay, no. So, what it needs is medical building, copy. And a bathroom. Right? Just a medical and a bathroom? Maybe I feel like toilet, mess hall. Okay. So if I build a lavatory here and hook up the out to the cooling, that would probably work. The in though, that's really... Oh, I can make that work too. Okay. In... they need to wash their hands, eh? Let's see. I'd like them to wash their hands if they were leaving. Good. What is this? Sieves 1 liquid out of a... Oh, a liquid filter. Oh, I should do that down there to get rid of that shit. Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that that happened. Okay, let me set this room up. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. I set up the whole room. So it's, you know, the sick bay, followed by a lavatory, followed by a sink. And then we've got, we'll go into the plumbing here so you can see what I've done. We've set, Jesus, they're building that fast. The out water will go into this system. Actually, it's going to get confused. So let's do this real quick and just build. We'll let them keep going for a second, but we will build, where is the liquid bridge? So liquid bridge so that we don't make an error here and we kind of force it in. I've noticed when you connect like this, it tends to cause, you know, in the corners, it tends to cause issues. So we're just going to clean it up like that. All right. So that's set up quite well. All right, perfect. And we'll, of course, dig that out. Now, as per the hydrogen, I would like to pump the hydrogen out, and ideally, oxygen would be pumped into this room. The reason why I've opted not to put airflow tiles is because I'm a little concerned about their health. Like, if they have slime lung, they're going to be coughing. Well, I guess, you know what? Okay, for now, airflow tiles will be added. For now. And then we'll decide later on if that's something we want to stick with or if it's something we want to remove. So, we're also going to do this, and we're going to clear this out so that all of the hydrogen gets put up here. This does cause me other issues, and I know I'm not quite doing this stuff yet, but it's all prep to get it done properly and safely. We have had issues with people. We've had issues with the, you know, doing things in, we'll call it the cheap way in quotations, doing things quickly, and they've kind of stayed the way that they are. So I'm trying to be a little bit slower with it and make sure we're actually doing it effectively. So, other thing, time to put in a new gas pump. So this is going to be our new best friend over here. This is going to collect the hydrogen for us. I know you might be thinking, why did it take you so long to do this? Fair enough. Fair point. I don't know. I'm just bad. I'm just difficult and terrible at the same time. So we're going to do this. We're going to set it up nice and proper here with a new pump. And we'll have it just, yeah, we'll put it right there. It'll collect down here. And that'll be great for that portion. Now, we are going to set this up as well. We're going to set up a pipe, and the pipe will go all the way down here. And what in the fuck? Oh, that's a hydrogen right there. Yeah. Okay. So I don't hate the hydrogen setup here. It's not bad. If we just pumped everything down, we could pump it through whatever floor this will be, which isn't terrible. Pump it through this floor and throw it into where it was being. Yeah, and then it just kind of stays there. We're going to deconstruct all of this, though, because it's no longer needed. And we will put in some regular wire from this system. See, same power system as well, because is this one... let's not build real quick. What is this one doing? Potential load 720. All right, yeah, so that one has 720. It is the correct one. This one has... oh, really not a lot. I could actually hook it up to this one, which would just be easier. So let's do that. We'll hook it up to that. And we'll just run it along the pole. I'm trying to also keep that in mind as well. Keep it along these poles. So it will probably run consistently. My only thought is I do still want to have control over it being on and off. So we're just going to put it, we're going to put the switch there, and hopefully they build all of that up. Problem with this is it's not fully set up for this yet. We can certainly do that. Whoops. What is granite at? Oh, decor and overheat temperature. Oh, and the run speed is very good. I didn't know those, actually. Huh. Fossil needs to be crushed into lime, just by the way. Eggshell to lime. Let's... can we do that? Eggshell to lime? Oh, we have plenty of eggshell. Okay, go crush that into lime. You can also do it with fossils. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. And let's see here. Yeah, okay, so they need to do that, which is fine. I could actually just get them to dig this out and build a floor here, which might be the better move. Because in theory, this should consistently stay the levels I've been making it. Although I've been doing a very bad job, so screw it. We'll just do 4. 4 is fine. Extra room in the base. That's okay. We'll line this one up with that level. And I guess it's time to... I don't know if I really want to dig all of this out. I'll dig this out anyway. And this. And these. And then the rest I'll leave alone for now. Okay, and they're still having some issues reaching this. Okay, let's cancel that for a second. And I think we can just do that sort of... Is it 2 away that I can do? Let me see. That I don't know if they can jump 2 tiles. Screw it, whatever. I'll just do this. And we'll just do that. Okay, cool. Let's fast forward through the evening. Well, they are... Some of them are sleeping. The other ones are doing fine. How is the power consumption? Good. A lot of polluted oxygen breached the base here. So I'm not super happy about that. What I'm going to do is set up a deodorizer, I think, down here to deal with some of that. Because once we get into the polluted air, it's going to be an absolute shit show. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to bring power all the way down here. But I think it's already partially... It's already partially down here. It's just a matter of... yeah. Being such a high item. I would like to do it on this side. Then hook that up. Okay, so we'll have them do that as well. Why? What are you all hooked up to? This one is a very particular power supply. Yeah, it does have a lot of potential energy. That's fair. Oh, yeah, because it's hooked up to this, and it's hooked up to... Yeah, okay. Fair. How do those pipes do? Oh, this one I didn't actually hook it. I hooked it up to the drain and not the... Let me snip here for a second. And if I attach this here... What did that do? I don't actually need any of that hooked up for wait a second. Let's deconstruct this for a second. Because that's not doing anything anyway. And if I snip it here, and then I want to get back into it, I'll figure it out. I want to pump this water in first, and then I'll be able to clean all of that up. Okay, let's see. I want them to do this. I want them to do this part rather quickly, actually. So if I go into... Okay, good. They were very quick with it. Okay. So let's do this now, and we'll just mine that, because it's a little bit important. How is the oxygen doing? Insufficient oxygen generation. Not great. Not great. All right. Good. How many more cycles until this does... 37. These are surprisingly still doing all right. Not bad. Let's dig that out. We will not dig that out because that might cause me issues. This isn't doing anything to these, yeah? Okay, good. Okay, so we're not quite consuming too much. The cold is doing a really good job here. We're going to expand that piping probably all the way up to here today, would be my hope as well. But we will see. This is a little concerning, though. Maybe we'll dig across here and set up some thermal tiles. Same with over here. This is a little concerning. Holy shit. What is going on over here? Are those all the eggs that you're telling me I have? Insufficient egg. Yeah, okay. But did I tell you to make 8? What did I tell you to do? Granite sand. Fossil to lime. You can make a few of these if I do 4 or 5 of them. Let's just, let's see what that does. Tungsten. Tungsten versus... Oh. And let's do some of that. Let's do 5 of that. And let's do 1 of those. Sure. Okay. So they have quite a bit of stuff to do, and you know what? They're doing a pretty good job. I'm actually quite pleased with them thus far. I told you to deconstruct all of that. What the hell? But I think I need to pick one thing to make them focus on at a time so it gets done, because it seems that they're, you know, running around not doing anything in particular. Why are you not pumping up? Oh, because you're not built yet. Okay, let's finish this room. Let's have them finish that. It'll be a 9, actually. We don't need an airlock since it's not going to be airlocked anyway, so let's just do that. Did they do anything down here with the wiring? No, they did not. That is okay. We will not force them. Let's just speed on through. I'm going to get them to... So they'll build this room first. We'll also get them to deconstruct that. So those are kind of the 2 main tasks here. Let's actually just finish up that piping as well. Because how much hydrogen is in here? None! Lovely. So I'm just robbing this of its temperature. Oh, it's doing fine. So that's good. That's fine. I feel like maybe I need to defend myself from this area too. It's a small biome, but I see it is increasing the temperature of this area, which is not ideal, but fine. Okay, and let's have them build. Okay, oh, they built this room. Fuck, see, they're so quick when they want to be. All right, so let's make them build the hydrogen now as well. We'll just have all of that built up. Let's fast forward while we watch them do this. I don't know why the hell I told them to build that there. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, they don't love it up here, but it is what it is. Quit you bitchin'. Entombed. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get them to dig that out. To be honest, they could just dump all the water down. That'd give me quite a bit of extra space. Because it's not stinky water, right? There's no germs in this. There were germs in this at one point. Because somebody decided to pee in it. I think it was fucking Steve, if I recall correctly. You little shit disturber. Okay, they're having a bad time coming up here. It's much worse than before. They used to have a... Okay, that's good. They used to have an easier time because there was less issue. Who's stressed? Camille is stressed. Why are you stressed, Camille? Probably because your skills are fucked up, eh? Yes, ma'am. That's how it's done. Oh. Let's do advanced... let's do tidying. Why not? You're fine, and your morale is bad as well. Okay, so we're going to keep them kind of as they've been. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Okay, so let's take a look at this now. So that will start pumping beautiful hydrogen, absolutely lovely hydrogen over here and over here. And why do you keep bouncing? So there we go. So it's splitting in half. Some of it's going that way. And it's just going to fill that up, which is good. I could actually set up a second one, which may not be a terrible idea, actually. So let me do that. And that would mean that I should move the vent over here. Could you stop? Why are you freaking out that there's not something selected to research? Oh my goodness. Let's just research that stuff. That's some space scanner and enclosed telescopes. So Steve will be up to something. Or, oh. No, we're going to do this one first. Sure. We'll do that first. Okay, so we got our little clinic set up. Our little hospital. Does it count? Missing a mess table. That's right. Shit, that should be moved over and the mess table should be... It's fine. Let's give them a mess table. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about that. Is it under food? The little idiots, I swear, it's under furniture. Alright, we'll put that as a 9 as well, and they'll get that stuff done. I don't want to dig that out. That's the problem. This will blossom. It's not growing anyways. Screw it, dig it out. Okay, so I can slowly see that that is doing good work there. We are seeing as well, if I go into gas, perfect, filling that up. This is going to be full. I really need this done too then. But that I'm going to want to turn off immediately so that it doesn't vent up. And I know that it's going to because it's such a little piece of shit. Oh my gosh. You're doing fine. Amazing. This is still quite a little disaster. And I'm dumping... Have I been dumping chlorine into the bit? No, but I've been dumping a lot of polluted oxygen into the base because this is not good enough. Okay. I think I need one of these here, which is fine. So that's gas. Yeah, it rolls up and into there and over here and kind of just all around. Not great. I don't love that. Alright, well, we'll put that as a 9 too. Let's get them to build that really quickly. Just so it gets done. This is good. Won't get caught in there or there or there. That's now cleaned up. Please stop venting. Please stop venting. Oh my goodness. Somebody turn that off. Thank God. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a level 5. I'm surprised that they're doing that so aggressively. Steel, super interesting. We need refined carbon, so we need a kiln for that, which I think will be under refinement. Sludge press, interesting. Separates mud and other sludges into their elements. Huh. Okay, so yeah, I didn't know. Oh my gosh, that's tiny as hell. What the fuck? Okay, well, we'll produce a little bit of heat over here. It's not a huge deal. I'd rather not, but it is what it is. There's some heat over here as well, as you can see. But again, we're going to throw in some radiant pipes. The water could be cooled as well, but they don't really care about that. So we will just block it off at this area, I think would be the best move for me to do. That's all granite. Fantastic. And of course, this as, again, granite. Granite? Oh, it should be. The insulated tiles should be made out of this. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, we'll have them fix that as well. Whoopsies. Okay. And ventilation, gas pump. Of course, let's pump that in there. Get that as a 9. Okay. Let's put that up as an 8. Let's see what they do. We're trucking along quite well, getting several items done with utmost efficiency. What are you doing? Are you... I selected the wrong thing, didn't I? Yes. Why? Well, actually, that's totally fine. So, up on top. There we go. Okay, so again, that is a 9 thing so that we can stop not wasting it, but I think what we're dumping. Oh my god. Turn you off anyway. What the fuck happened? What happened to the electricity up there? Did we lose power? We did. Oh, one of those is empty. Not ideal. Not ideal. We're still pumping those in. This is a shit show, by the way. And for that, I am sorry. Should just jump over, realistically. Well, it's not too terrible. It's a little complicated, but I think that's given just how everything's laid out. It was necessary. It looks cool. It is chaos, but it looks cool. So I need them to fix these insulated tiles because they screwed those up. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do real quick. Let me just, if I cut this, it'll go backwards, right? Yes. Okay, good. So let's just throw that backwards for a second, and that should throw it into one of those, which is totally ideal. And we'll let it keep building up there. Because this is just simply too much gas in here, and it will start to freeze, and I don't want to deal with that, to be quite honest. So even though this is insulated gas, or insulated pipes, I just don't want to deal with the chaos that will cause. And let's choose a care package. Why not? Okay. No power, really? Why no power? What went wrong? Do I really need to have those all running at the same time in order to... Wow, okay, so 2 of those is not sufficient. Am I really consuming that much power? Holy shit, I didn't know. I wonder how much power... Yeah, I wonder how much power I consume. I should probably check that. How much power I consume on a regular basis. Let's take some coal. I think I had planned to take coal from over here because there's a pretty big stash. Is there any easier coal to access? Yeah, okay, so taking it from over here is actually probably the best way to go about it. So we're going to do that. Unfortunately, it wasn't, you know, it's not like I wanted to do it this way, but it appears to be what I need to do. Alternatively, I can hook up, that should actually be, let me just put that on 7. Alternatively, what I can do over here is if I set up the ventilation, I can vent this into the generator. Or, better yet, screw that, I could pump that right in. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I can't pump it right in because I don't have the means to do that because there's no fucking electricity. Huh. What do you mean no power consumers? What the fuck are you on? Which one's got no power? That one's got no power. What? Oh, wow. That'll do it. What the fuck are you? Whoops. What is this connected to? Oh, okay. Nothing important. Nothing particularly important. Screws up quite a bit of stuff still, nonetheless. Okay. This is why we store hydrogen, folks. This is why we do it. This is why it's done. So, yep, that was good. You did the task that I wanted you to do. Fantastic. I will now do this. Nope. Other way. Cancel. Cancel. Let me look at the piping again. All right. So, we are going to be using the hydrogen generator now. I've set it up over here so that it goes this way. And you can see that we are now dumping hydrogen into the system. So that'll do good work for us. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we've set up the automation wire to do that correctly. Yes, okay, good. Perfect. So that's fantastic. All right, great. So that could now actually probably best be used filling that and serving that, right? Are you gonna pump, you little shit? What? Oh, God. Let me guess. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why do they do this to me? I didn't want you to... Oh, my God. It's so stupid. They deconstruct the wrong things. Sometimes it drives me up the wall. Somebody fucking fix that. Jesus. Okay, so you're not taking anything in because there's nothing to take in. Okay, so you are slowly losing hydrogen, right? So storing is at 9. Oh, you're the one losing the hydrogen, right? 121, 120. Okay, but here's the deal. It's doing good work for us, yes? Ah, amazing. Disabled by automation grid. So we're going to hook those up. We're going to keep them together. And the thought behind this, hello, turn you on, please, because I would like to not run out of hydrogen. And you should be able to pump all of that over. Okay, so we're out of 2 of those, but we've got 1 of these and likely enough hydrogen in the base to support myself for at least a few cycles. The deal here, we're still 34 cycles out of this. The other thing here is temp shift plates. I'm thinking about putting some back here to equalize the temperature a little bit. The thought would be to prevent it from, you know, dispersing too much heat. My thought would be that utilities, temp shift plates, doing, I don't know, I can do clay. That's a little odd. I was thinking of this one. Or perhaps just dirt. maybe just rock. And I don't know if this is a terrible idea or not. It's there for them to do now as a task. So we'll see what they do with it. Now let's take a quick look at, well, I mean, we'll speed through the night so that they can sleep and go and do their things. Look at how tired he is. Oh, he's up. Wild. I have them set on terrible schedules. They hate me. I swear. Let's dig that out. So, looking around the base, I'm quite pleased with those quick changes we've managed to get done. I'm wondering about the building in 2 minutes. Just that one, right? Okay. I'm just wondering about the oxygen levels. Let's see. Breathability. Struggling here, lot of struggle in the middle. There's a lot of breathability down here, which is because of polluted oxygen. Checking the gas again. Oxygen, pretty good. That is really good news that there's a lot of oxygen there. Don't love the carbon dioxide. The amount of carbon dioxide is not great. Not great. It's currently set up to kind of roll down here, which is good. I don't really want it rolling down here. I'm actually quite surprised that that is doing the job that it is at preventing it from going down there. It's really forcing it down here. I'd be interested to actually put an airflow tile here to allow for that to continue out. So let's just put an airflow tile there. So this man has done more research. He is crazy. He's doing all of the research I tell him to do. I'm thinking, again, throw out more research, get more done, just so I don't need to worry about it later. There's a lot of automation stuff, so let's do that. And then probably some more of this stuff down here. See, he's tagged out quite a few other things as well, so that is great. Okay, cool. So there's a kiln as well. We're going to do some refined carbon. Let's just do 5. I'll do 7 for now, just so that they can do that. And that'll help us on our way to steel. I know that this isn't set up. I don't really care to set it up. That's kind of one of the things that I'll say. I'm not really interested in setting it up. Although, what do you need? You need a liquid intake and a liquid outtake. Well, I mean, look, I could easily intake from this and outtake from that. So that's a quick fix after. And then what's the other thing that I need? A power connection. Well, I certainly can't hook you up to those. I think I would need to hook you up to your own, which is shitty because I'd need to go around and build a new one and then throw in conductive wires. What chaos. Okay, so we're partway through this one. I feel like I need to reduce power consumption, actually. So here's what I'm going to do. Power consumption. I'm going to shut this whole thing off, because I don't think I need this running anymore. There's not a lot of gas in here. I'm just going to turn that off. That'll save me how much? 350 basically. So I'll just shut that whole thing off. That'll be fine. Oh, wait. Whoa. Pardon me. I can't shut the whole thing off because this still needs electricity, but I can shut the other stuff off. So let me rework some wiring here. If this wire is down here instead and this wire goes around here, this one can keep going. Okay, there we go. So we'll just get them to set up all of this wiring as well, just so that it's done. Thank God they can run in there easy peasy. The deodorizer. Are they doing, oh wow, okay. Holy shit, they actually did really good work. I'd also like to pump this natural gas out, actually. That would be really great. Because there's no natural, oh wow, there's no natural gas anywhere. Holy cow. I would need to pump it into here. So I need to go up and in there, dump it in there. I would really like to have something separate out the extra. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm just learning. Very good. That actually sets that all up. Oh, and that's really moved up. There's a lot of hydrogen moving around the base. Not terribly slow, just not as efficient as I might like. The polluted oxygen has not been defeated, but it's certainly getting a thrashing, which I approve of. How much could I actually build a thing here and that could help deal with some more of it? That would be really great, actually, because if I put it low enough, it could fight it a little bit more at the source here, and that would be good. Let's do that. Because it doesn't really require much. Bristle, blah, 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 blah. 5. Okay, let's have that set up as well. Okay, good. Power, the hydrogen is kind of remaining balanced. How is the hydrogen here? Not even surprised in the slightest. And the temperature, 6, coming out at... What temperature are you coming out at? 2 degrees. So it's not in the negatives. What is it when it leaves over here? What is it going in at? 5. Okay. So I think we've actually kind of balanced that out a little better, a little more effective. It goes in at 2, and what are you coming back as? 4. What are you going in at? 5.9. I think the balance of this is much better. So liquid 2 degrees, 5, 6, and 1. So not bad. Not bad at all. Might start pushing farther over. There is our refined carbon. Perfect. So let's take a look at this here. Iron to steel. There you go. Okay, so we could start producing some steel. I have... Does that mean I have that? Oh, I have this. And that's how much I need. Oh, so I could make 7. Yeah, I was told. What I saw online was the limiting factor was lime. Okay, that makes good sense there. That makes perfect sense. Breathability, terrible. Over there. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh. The electrolyzers are struggling a little bit. I think they're keeping that at bay somewhat. This is good though. So this is really good because it is going to hold off the polluted oxygen. It's going to be cutting it back a little bit just in here. A lot of polluted oxygen, chlorines in there. Not great for us. I think an airlock might be needed here to stop polluted oxygen from coming in here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a manual airlock on this side, this side, this side, because I'm not going to go over here. So let's just have them 9 that so that they don't need to worry about that. And we're going to 8 up all of that so that they can start. We're moving towards the, you know, what we said we were going to do. We're moving towards that, which is digging down to get the petroleum. We just had to do some of the prep work and trying to not kill our dupes, because the moment we deal with slime lung and we dig this up, it's going to get into the polluted oxygen. And the problem is, because there's so much polluted oxygen here, it might kill them. It won't kill them, but it'll cause me problems. But if I've got chlorine, the chlorine might help kill some of it. So that's kind of the balance there. Power generation is not good at all. Power generation is not good. We're going to have to start cutting power. Hello. The fuck is the... Okay, I don't know why it went red there for a second. That's the only thing sucking up power there. So now we're saving, what, easily 360 here, which is good. Easily 360. We don't want, because what are you're telling me, right? Your current load is potentially 10. Potentially 10. Where else do I have waste? Okay, that isn't, so what's hooked up to this? That isn't waste. That is not waste. No, no. No, no. Okay, so this is all reasonable use. None of those are really even hooked up. I might start having somebody run in the wheel again. It doesn't produce a whole lot, but it would help me. Let's reactivate the building. Let's enable the building. And the threshold can be 50. We might just have somebody run in there, because I don't want, or we'll do it 30. I don't want to be using up all of this hydrogen and all of this natural gas. I did see in the comments that I was told that one electrolyzer running fully would be able to deal with a hydrogen generator, which is great, but my issue with that is just that the hydrogen is also being used over here, and we're not fully, these aren't always running all the way. The electrolyzers aren't always running all the way. Breathability is suffering a little bit though, I think. Probably because I'm removing so much of the hydrogen. Wow, the hydrogen's almost all gone. That is scary. Okay. Okay. But they're working on this wiring. They're working on this stuff. None of them have any... Do we have a new Atmos suit for this? Or how many Atmos suits are damaged? Need a worn one and some reed fiber. Reed fiber, eh? If I was to uproot this, somebody uproot that for me. If I was to uproot that and potentially potentially put in a reed fiber there. Is that... You'll grow in carbon dioxide, you'll take polluted water. Okay. Alright. Is that it? You'll take polluted water? That might actually solve a little bit of an issue here. This also looks like it's continuing to melt, which I don't love. Oh. You're still... Yeah, it's on the verge of melting. Oh, that's new, though, I think. Unless I just didn't notice it before. That is definitely new. Don't love that. Maybe I'll pump in some... Oh, why is it melting down here? That's concerning. I have some concerns. Gonna leave it as is for now. Right, you're all good. You're doing your things. Okay, so let's see here. Thimblewood, thimblewood, thimble. Thimblereed, sorry. What is the... Why can't I plant you? Oh, too high. Okay. Oh, they're really working, and they're really working on this. We're gonna put these on 8s, and whatever the hell that is on an 8. And again, there is polluted oxygen there that will be cleaned up. And that's closed off, so that's really good. So we're not going to get any more polluted oxygen from that. Good. Good. That's what we need. A lot of polluted oxygen in here. Oh, yes. Okay, fair enough. Not a whole lot I can do about that apart from engaging with it directly. Oh, I'm wasting more power with this because you're just dumping stupid shit out. Oh, that'll also do it. Oh my god. You're just dumping polluted oxygen right in the base, eh? Is that why? Is there polluted? Yeah, okay. Alright. I would like it if those were hooked up to a switch. Okay, fine. Let me just go disable both of those buildings for a minute. We'll have somebody disable them. That's, again, using up power that doesn't need to be used. It's literally just running for no reason. Steve is running in that. Okay, Steve, you can stop, my guy. Do I need to hook that up to an automation wire as well? Probably. You know what? That should actually be... Fuck that. I'm not doing all that. That should just not be... What are you even doing, Steve? What are you hooking... What the fuck? What did I tell you to do? Oh my god, stop what you're doing. I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. Don't do that. Realistically, if somebody was supposed to run in the wheel, I would need them to run here and then hook up their thing, or in here, hook up their thingy to that. So let me set up a wheel. Okay, is it even breathable in there? Is it even breathable? Not really. We'll just set it up like that. Okay, what's going on? No power to this thing. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. So, hook you. There you go. Is that actually requires building? No, it doesn't, but you're going to build it anyway. So, cool. All right. Okie dokie. So that's not great. What are you made out of? Granite. Okay, some of it's made out of what it should be made out of. Other stuff is not made out of what it should be made out of. Overheat temperature, slow heating. Let's build this real quick. Hopefully we can finish this before we end today. So it couldn't handle the pressure and it broke. Big surprise. But hopefully they can do that. Set up the ladder here. And then we will block this off on this side as well. I'm wondering perhaps I need to move the ladder over because I don't even really empty anything in here anyways. There's a lot of work resorting all of this out. I didn't mean to have it breach into this. It just kind of happened that way. The polluted water as well, I'd really love it out, but it's stuck for the time being. Let's just get one last printable before the end of the episode, and I think we're going to have to wrap it up there. There is a little bit more to do. Before I think we dig all the way down. We have kind of what we need, so that's good. But we're going to need to fix this, obviously. And we will need to further ensure that we are utilizing power efficiently, because right now we're in a little bit of a tight spot for it. And I don't, we've got 32 more cycles, and we're eating through our fourth reservoir of natural gas, and the other two are right here, and not really not in a great situation there. So, of course, if you folks are liking this series, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and of course, don't forget to leave any comments with tips, hints, or suggestions. I really appreciate it. It's super helpful, guiding me along as I continue to learn about this game. And as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did. And I'll see you next time.